afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
For Arizona,
coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
0-1 the count.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Stroman, also known as Scro-Show at times. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Peralta gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Line hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Vizquel picks it up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Stepping in, Sean Green. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Richard looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting pitch.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake
As he'll take a look at ball one. Three runs already home here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone deficit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Zach Greinke gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is low and outside for a ball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Eduardo Escobar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
In now, Christian Walker. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Escobar stands at second with no outs. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
At the plate, Alex Avila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on its way to Avila. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Carter is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. Let's take a look at shortstop Omar Vizquel. You want to talk about going to the ballpark early to watch a guy like Mark McGwire or Aaron Judge take BP? I used to go to the ballpark early to watch Omar Vizquel field ground balls and turn double plays because I swear he was a magician and the ball never hit leather.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Jones.
Settling in now, Adam Jones. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's flared off to the right side. Grichuk moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Digging in now, Luis Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. 1 run is scored.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. David Paulino enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Paulino.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Sean Green. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In his career, Green has just over 2,000 base hits to his career at this point. Definitely known for his talent with the bat in the hands. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Jones, the runner at third. Gonzalez on at second with 2 down. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch, and this is sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Stepping in now, Jake Lamb, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Wilmer.
Striding in, Wilmer Flores. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
He's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Carter is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 7, the Jays nothing. Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Lifted the other way to left center. Jones on the move. He's there and records the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155, center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Digging in, Joe Carter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Justin Smoke waits on deck. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Flores on the slide. Wow.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down by a touchdown. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo
Leading off for
Escobar.
Arizona,
He'll try to follow up the
shortstop,
double in his last
Eduardo
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Escobar.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Three balls and two strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So striding in, Christian Walker. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On he pops it up. Vizquel has a play, and that retires the. Here's Randall Grichuk, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Career line against Greinke. He's only 2 for 10. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Popped up. Lamb is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 9.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First delivery to him on the way. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To short. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out.
Shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Stepping in for the Jays, Omar Vizquel, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Greinke's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Vizquel is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. A ball and a strike. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Uh-oh, he missed it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Next to bat for Toronto, Roberto Alomar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Vizquel at second with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 7-1. Ready once again, David Peralta. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Jones.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Vizquel brings it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. 7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Vizquel scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on top 7-1. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Molitor. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fastball just inside. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Now batting, Fred McGriff. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. McGriff swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding into the box, Joe Carter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Justin Smoke, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Walker is under it, and that retires the side. After this. Stepping into the box, Sean Green. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Sean Green.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
1-2 to Sean Green. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carter is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Grichuk, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pilar. First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike 1.
I got 3-1.
One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Gonzalez looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now back.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup.
He
hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel. As he rips it on the ground to second. Flores has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Jays get one back on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Ready now, Eduardo Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The shortstop, Eduardo.
First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball in off the plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Alex Avila, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Walker, the runner at second with 1 away. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Grounded back up the middle. Vizquel picks it up, and that's the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Peralta. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're on top 7-2. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count now, 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and no chance for Gonzalez. It's a base hit, so that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, after starting the game 0-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now at the plate, Paul Molitor, 0-2 with a line out and a pop out. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred McGriff. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Joe Carter is on deck. The 3-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it's going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Into the box, Joe Carter, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line in right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Grounded weakly toward third. To his right, Lamb. throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Smoke, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Greinke looks in. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 7-4. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Bud Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20, Bud Norris.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Leading off for Arizona, the center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home misses down below the knees.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Luis Gonzalez. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Sean Green will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good eye there by Green as he lays off, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. They hold a 7-4 lead. Rendell Grichuk will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses off the plate. The 1-2 fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning. The 2-2 fouled off. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Greg Holland enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Breaking ball called just a bit low. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Holland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Pilar, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Escobar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Holland's ready. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Avila corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So stepping in, Roberto Alomar. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Two balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Walker. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Flores at second. Escobar is over at first with one away. 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Diamond. Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Yoshihisa Hirano.
Into the box now, Paul Molitor. And he's 0-for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
In now, Fred McGriff. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Nope. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Justin Smoak, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Right to him. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Joe Biagini enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Biagini.
Striding in to start the 9th, David Peralta, as they look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Adam Jones. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
It's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sean Green.
Ready for another chance. Sean Green, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 to count. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Gonzalez on second. Green at first. One gone. Up top, it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pillar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
2 down, runners at first and second. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up. And Yohan Lopez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 50.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. Last time through was a base hit.
The center fielder, Kevin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. A high fastball is in there. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez moving in. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
The batter, the
last pitch was a fastball.
Roberto.
Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in, Roberto Alomar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Vizquel is off at first with 2 away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Two-out, 2-strike offering. Here it is. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Archie Bradley takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Archie Bradley.
So digging in now, Paul Molitor. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The D-backs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke takes home the win. Marcus Stroman was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.